In this following demonstration, I'm going to show you how to place a hole on a cylindrical face. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, so we just concentrate on just go on Format, select layers, and we're going to turn on layer number 10. We're going to make layer 10 the work layer, turn off layer number 1 and close. And I'm going to rapidly move into orientating the view to the isometric. We're going to start by just creating a cylinder, just a basic cylinder. Diameter of 50 is good, acceptable. Height is 100, that's good enough. We're going to leave the associated axis turned on, and we're going to specify the point location. We're going to make that on the absolute, so leave it at 0, reset it, and hit OK. Creates a cylinder. Let's move this cylinder closer so we can see it better. Just for visualization purposes, I'm going to go on the Edit Object Displayed, and I'm going to move the translucency so we can see it through later on when we create a hole. Let's go into the creating a datum that you can go by Insert Datums. You can see the datum plane palette, or you can go directly into the datum plane icon here. Either way, will take you to the datum plane palette options. Let's expand on the plane orientation, offset, be sure that the associated is toggled on. If we turn it off, immediately we can see an alert. A fixed plane will be created. So we don't want to do that. Turn it back on and leave it associative for right now. There is multiple types here. We're going to specify, we're going to try to work only with 3 of them. So let's create at a distance by selecting a planar face. Notice there is a vector direction. We can move it up and down. We can actually do the reverse direction. And we can move it downwards. We can type in any value. You can see how the datum follows because of the associated toggle on. Let's leave it at 50 for right now. Associated toggle on, be sure of that. Select the atoms again, and let's create a tangent datum plane this time. Select tangent, be sure that the associated is toggle on. Select the cylindrical face, and just simply hit apply. Leave the palette here so we can go back again, and finally we're going to create an inferior datum plane by selecting the center line of that cylinder. And if we hit apply, it stays here, so let's hit OK so the palette would go away. We're done with the datum planes. We have created 3 of them, and the next thing that we're going to do is create a hole. So we go under Hole Feature, and we're going to place a hole on the tangent datum plane that we have created. Notice that immediately it puts us into the sketch module. We're going to select create a point under cursor location, so we indicate somewhere in the space and hit OK. We can close this for right now. And we're going to apply geometrical constraints. Geometrical constraints, this is the best way to do it for this particular one. We're going to select the point, and we're going to select the datum, the vertical datum. And immediately it displays the only constraint that we can apply, and that's called point and curve. That's going to move that point in line with the datum plane. Notice how I did. So now we're going to select that point one more time. Be sure that we select the correct point, not the one that is already constrained. And we're going to select the horizontal datum plane. And again, that constraint is available to us, so select the point and curve. And down at the bottom, we read the sketch is fully constrained, so we finish the sketch. And we moved into the module inside. Notice that is an option is called value. We can leave it value, but it's not best modeling practice. The best thing to do is toggle it to through body. And the reason why is because if we change the diameter of that cylinder, then the hole will also follows the diameter that is created. Okay, now finally we can go ahead and test it by moving the datum plane downwards. Notice that, move with the hole, or we can test it again by selecting the datum and moving it upwards and hitting OK. Pretty much this is all we need to know, so this concludes the presentation.